Good evening, good evening, good evening. Thank you for joining me, Luana Hodges. Coming from you from my bedroom, sitting down with Ciera Hodges, CEO of Cici Haircare, aka my daughter. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
So before we start, I know you guys like, wait a minute. You normally where she be sitting at doing interviews and so guys, I always say at the end of my interviews, wear your mask because COVID is still real out here. Well, guess what? COVID got me. Okay, COVID got me last week. COVID got me, and I am on my last days of recovering, or I guess quarantining. So I supposed to I did her interview last Thursday, but I was sick, so I couldn't get it done. So I wanted to make sure we get a check in with Ciera. So I just did it from my bedroom. I am feeling a lot better than I was last week. And I just want to say thank you for those that was praying for me. Thank you for those that brought me food, called me every morning, text me every morning, for my kids cooking me dinner, breakfast, lunch. I appreciate everybody checking in on your girl. But I am doing much better. As you can see, I feel much better. I even look better than I was feeling. But guys, you don't have to be in the club. You ain't got to be around a whole bunch of people to catch COVID because the only thing I did was go to work, I fed the homeless, and I came home. And within 2 days, that third day, I was diagnosed with COVID. So COVID is still real out here. No one's not talking about it, but it's still real. You're gonna see me from now on wearing my mask because I also got relaxed. I got lax with it as well. But my mask is going back on because I do deal with the public with my part-time job. So my mask will be back on. But your girl is feeling better. And like I keep saying, thanks to everybody that checked in on me, and thanks to God that He healed me. Um, so I'm doing much better. But enough about me. We're gonna turn it over to Ciera Hodges. So before we get started, Cici, can you lead us up in prayer? Open us up in
Yes.
prayer before we get your interview going.
Yep. Lord, thank you for this day. Thank you for waking us all up this morning with food and clothes on our backs, Lord. Ask that you just let us have a good interview. Let the people that are watching have a nice time. Let them be entertained as well and also retain information, Lord. And ask that you just watch over everyone that we come across today. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Amen. Amen. Amen. So I have been meeting with different folks that I have interviewed over the years, just checking in, seeing what they got going on. The last time I sat down with Ciera, she was a freshman in college. Now she's going into her junior year. So many things have changed. So many different experiences have happened to her. So since our last check-in, I don't know if it was 2 years ago, 3 years ago, can you just remind my viewers who you are?
I'm Ciera. I am um I don't know what side you're on me, but I am Miss Luana's daughter. I am a junior, rising junior at Morgan State University. I'm also a business owner of Cici's Haircare and a potential business of selling, candy, grapes, and all that stuff. So look out for that. But yes, right now, Cici's Hair Care. And I'm also part of the choir and everything else. So,
So let's describe 5 adjectives of yourself, about yourself.
yeah. I'm smart. I'm goofy sometimes at the wrong moments, but that's okay. Um, I am creative. I am blunt. Good way and bad way, because I believe adjectives can be both good and bad. And lastly, of course, I'm beautiful, stunning. So yeah.
Okay, okay, okay. So if you would go back to see the interviews from years past that I did with her, she was kind of shy. Now she's like more, yeah, I'm here, I'm right here. So of course that's with growth, maturity, as you get older, as you experience a lot of things. So how has the past 3 years been being in this pandemic? I mean, we will always say we would like to be out of it, but I'm a prime example. We're not out of it yet. It's still here. But how has the past pandemic, being in college, what have been your experience? How has it?
Um, it was okay. I mean, because I don't know what college life is without the pandemic, because I never experienced college life without a pandemic. But yeah, freshman year I caught COVID. That was fun. Being quarantined for 10 days by myself. Yay. Um, Last year I didn't catch any COVID, so that's good, and I wasn't sick at all, so that's good. But classes are the same. They started opening up the campus more. Uh, Visitations the same. But yeah, it's not really much different from freshman year. So
Okay. So you're a rising junior. Um, and your major is marketing. Why did you pick marketing?
I picked marketing mainly because I have a business, and my whole thing is I need to market better because I'm not really, I don't post on social media too much. I post here and there, but I'm not like big on social media presence. So marketing, I definitely know that's a key business to growing your business. And I want to grow mine, and also at the same time I want to also help other small business grow theirs as well.
Okay. So what else do you participate at Morgan State?
I participate in the choir, and I'm a part of the smaller group of the choir called the Singers. Um, Choir, we mainly do basically the big main events. Singers, we do other events that require a smaller group. So whether it's singing for a rock band, or it's singing at the governor's workplace, or just just any small, not small engagements, but engagements that requires a smaller group of the choir.
Oh, okay. So you're still singing.
Yes.
Oh, so do you think you're gonna get into your music a little bit more as you get older?
um Making money off of music, no, no. But singing is always gonna be a part of my life. Like whether I'm just like singing in my car, singing at church, singing at school. So it's like it's not like I can get away from it. But making money off of it, no. Making it as a career, no. It's not something that I personally have a big passion for. So
Okay, okay, okay. So let's talk about your sophomore year. You got introduced to a young lady, Miss Anne Frank,
mhm.
and it seemed like she kind of changed your world a little bit. Can you give us a little, a walk down that change of life or career path um, with Miss Anne Frank?
So I have an internship with the Women's Metropolitan Women's Business Center, that is at Morgan State University in the Business Center, where we help mainly women, but we do help men, businesses as well, but mainly women of all colors, all backgrounds, who have either startup businesses, someone that wants to start a business, someone who's in business, or someone who has a bigger business. We help everyone in whatever needs they need, whether it's finance counseling, marketing counseling, accounting counseling. We basically teach. those business owners how to run a business effectively. Um, Working with Miss Ann and the other ladies that I work with have been amazing. Definitely made me want to keep on doing marketing, and definitely uh, keeps me encouraged to keep moving forward. I actually find marketing more entertaining than any other business major. So that's amazing that, either even being in the actual field of what I'll be able to do outside of school still entertains me. So that's really good. Um, the events that we put on have been really really nice and well. I know the last event that I've been to was the pitch competition, a purse pitch competition, which was amazing to see. A whole bunch of young women who took classes to learn how to present their business, and just seeing how hard their hard work of them having getting everything together to actually present their businesses. It was really amazing to see their businesses, and I hope all their businesses succeed. Um, but just seeing that was really, really nice. And I was a judge for that. So that was something new to me. I never really judged another person pitching their business. I've been judged, but I never judged somebody else's pitch. So that was really well. What else? Just I've learned how to make flyers. So that's really cool. I never used Photoshop before. Thank you, Malia. So I definitely learned a lot from working with the Women's Business Center. So
So are you going to continue to work with them with your
yes,
internship?
yes, I just taken a break for the summer because I'm not able to go up to Baltimore as much as I would like to, and also I'm working, so I've just taken a break for the summertime. But once school starts back up, I will be right back up to the business center every morning.
Great. So you mentioned something about you was a judge. You that was your first time being a judge. You've been a contestant, but you was a judge. Tell us about what happened to you, how you got into a pitch competition. Because you never applied for one, but
Yeah.
you just happened to ease into one.
Yeah. So I was doing a pop up. It was for entrepreneur kids, and it was also partnering with the youth Shark Tank and pop up shop. I believe that's their full entire business name. So I basically went there just for a regular pop up. One of the judges went around just to hear me pitch my business at my table, and she asked me if I was a part of the pitch competition. I told her no, I didn't. I just don't feel like I'm fully prepared. Da, da, da. And so she's like, no, you're really prepared. I feel like you can win it. You should go ahead and do it. So I told her, okay, I'll do it. It's free, might as well. And so I went. I pitched my business, and I ended up winning for they called it like the older kids, and like it was like two winners. So it was one for like the really little kids, and then ones for like older people, because it is unfair if you put college students against really really young kids. So they separated it in that two ways, and so yeah, I won that was great. And yeah.
So winning that, what was the prizes that you got?
We were able to basically present our business in the pop-up shop that was right across the street from us, and we also became members of the Charles County Business Council thing. I totally forgot the name of it. That was like a whole year ago. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Hopefully, I'm saying that right. Let's see.
So hopefully you reconnect with them so
Yeah.
it can help your business grow even more.
Yeah.
So okay, so we're talking about your business. So let's get into the CC hair care.
Yeah.
Just I know you talked about it before, but just let everybody know how you started. What are you still selling? What is new? What's coming up? What other um things you're gonna be expanding on in your business?
So, Cici's Hair Care is a business where I make hair and body products, um, natural hair and body products. I started um, about 3 years ago when I was making rice waters for me and my mom, and she's like, oh, these are good. You should actually sell them. And I was like, okay, maybe. And so then, she kind of pushed me into it. So I was like, okay, might as well just sell it. I'm making them, I'm using them. I like my results. She likes her results. Why not just, try to make it and, sell it. First year, I was still trying to figure out how to get rid of the rice water smell. Thank God I was able to figure out a way to do that. Um, and just fast forward to 3 years later, I am selling rice water still, even though I will be changing up the bottles very much soon to the original bottles. I am selling hair growth oils, which is my top seller of oils. I'm selling herbal oil, which is also for the hair, rose oil, which is also for the hair as well. I'm also selling body products, including, oh, I forgot all the hair products. Okay, beard balm, yes, for men's beards to keep them very much moisturized, which can also promote growth as well. I'm also selling the lash and eyebrow serum, just to keep your eyebrows and lashes moisturized, which can promote hair growth there as well, because this is hair as well. And I think a lot of us forget that this is actually hair as well. And for my body products, I have sugar scrubs and 4 scents. Mango, love spell, teak wood, which is a male scent, and strawberry. And I have body butters in those same 4 scents. And then in the future, I'm hoping to put out hair gels. I definitely have a recipe that I would like to try, but that takes a little bit more science. So I'm gonna connect with people on my campus that major in science. Uh, I also want to get into bonnets, because bonnets is also really key to hair growth. Satin pillows is very much key to hair growth as well. So just not just hair products, but just also hair equipments that can help with hair care, and getting more into body care as well. And then of course the candy grapes. So, but that's separate from Cece's hair care. That's because that's food. We talking about stuff you can't eat. Can't eat Cece's hair care. But yeah,
Okay, so you doing a lot.
yeah. I gotta be on my A game.
Excuse me, what you say?
I gotta be on my A game because right now I ain't gonna cap this summer. This summer I've been slacking, but I'm gonna be back on it though. Okay, if you got any outside, keyword outside pop-ups, I would take inside pop-ups as well, but mainly outside pop-ups. Let me
Why are you whispering?
know. Let me know.
Okay.
Give
and
me
thank and thank you for those who have helped your
yes,
business as well
yes. Thank you
and
so much.
continue to be a client
Thank you so much.
of her hair care.
You're very much appreciated. You
Okay, so that's good to know. But I wanted to bring you on here because you posted a TikTok
are. You
that
said
kind of that kind of grabbed my interest. It made me a proud mama bear, but at the same time, it made me have some questions. So let me tell you guys, I've been trying to get her and a couple of the other young ladies who used to be in my girls ministry to let's do a and some of her friends from college, let's do a podcast about college dating, about college period. Just 3 segments, and of course, as you can see, it haven't come to pass as of yet.
we be busy.
But
We
I
be busy. Don't do that.
but I seen on TikTok where all these things are going on about Kiki Shepard and her boyfriend and all that. I
Palmer.
don't Kiki
Kiki.
Palmer, not
Yeah.
Shepard. Sorry, not Shepard. Shepard is a gospel singer, not her.
Yeah.
Palmer, Kiki Palmer. So I'm not online like that to follow people's stories or what's going on or whatever. I just hear certain things. Um, a lot of people talking about it. Comments he made, what she's supposed to did was inappropriate, but whatever. That's their lives, not mine. But Ciera made a TikTok and she asked the men, "Do you guys know the difference between a girlfriend and a wife?" And I'm just saying, it was so profound that I was like, wow. Children do listen, parents. When you talk to them, they might not say they listen, or they might not act like they understanding what you're telling them or watching you, but they actually listen. And it was just a profound moment for me when you brought me into your TikTok, and I was like, wow. So can you elaborate on your TikTok and what did you say? And I did share it, so a lot of you probably seen it.
Yeah, stay off my TikTok, but okay. Um, I was just like, expressing, because a lot of podcasts and like a lot of people that were talking about the incident, they were saying how a lot of women in the chat was like, but that's not his wife, that's not his wife. And a lot of men was like, and even some of the women, which they was hypocritical, but we ain't gonna talk about that. But they was like, oh yeah, that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if that's not his wife. That's his girlfriend. She's supposed to listen and then and I was just basically like, it's a difference between a girlfriend and a wife. Basically, my opinion is not everybody else's opinion, so this is my opinion. A girlfriend is someone that you're dating, someone who is not really legally bound to you, but you guys do have a relationship where you guys are going to be loyal to each other. Please, please, please be loyal to each other. Whereas a wife is someone that you're legally bound to. They, you guys definitely represent each other because you guys are together. You guys are one at this point. And I just feel like that's more of a family connection than a girlfriend, in my opinion. So a lot of people were saying, how the things that she was wearing, it was making him look bad, and I was like, it wasn't. And all that, it's just watch the video. Just it's really hard to explain. You just, she already posted it. I mean, you just gotta watch the video. I Yeah.
But what caught, I guess what caught my attention was when you said there's girlfriend duties and there's wife duties.
Yeah.
If I'm a girlfriend, you're gonna get girlfriend duties. But
Yeah.
if I'm a wife, you're gonna get wife. So let me know, what is girlfriend duties versus wife duties?
What you- so girlfriend duties, it's like okay, like I would say I would do for you what I want to do, and because I want to do for you, not because I have to come home and do for you because you're home and you're my husband
Don't
type.
sound like that. Stop sounding like
Because it's just it. Okay, this is how we can separate wife duties and girlfriend duties. Wife duties, I would, even though it's not obligated, and you do have men who do this, I would say, okay, cooking might be a little bit more of an obligation, whatever, because, okay, you're more of a wife. Okay, you're going to cook more, whatever. Cleaning clothes, I'm more likely to clean your clothes if I am your, I'm not touching your clothes if I'm your girlfriend. I don't know. You got, no, we're not doing that. What else? Um, just
but
basically taking care of over the top. I'm not gonna do over the top. I'm gonna make sure you're okay, of course, but I'm not gonna be over here like mothering you. That's not my job. You got a mother. Oh, you got a mother. No, that's not. That's just not my job. And
okay. But you said that you
I don't remember
shouldn't.
what I said, Mommy. You
I'm going to tell you. You said that you shouldn't. You was taught that
mm-hmm.
you shouldn't do wifely duties to a boyfriend or
Yeah.
girlfriend
Mm-hmm.
Because when you finally get married,
Mm-hmm.
you you don't want that your spouse to feel like
Like you treated everybody the same.
right.
Because basically, and then also a lot of, I can only speak from a women point of view, so men don't get mad. Please don't. But a lot of women nowadays, they move in with a guy, they end up they end up treating the man like as if that's your husband, and the man never takes the relationship to the next level. Some cases, men, they do end up proposing, but a lot of cases you see a lot of people that get into relationships and moving in together, and it's like 7 years later they're still boyfriend and girlfriend living with each other, and they're creating a family. And it's like, yes, that's cool if you don't believe in marriage. That's your choice. But there are a lot of women who would like to be married and everything like that. And it's like, if you're treating someone as if you're my husband now, they're not going to feel like, okay, I have to marry you to get that wife part out of you. Whereas if I'm just treating you as my girlfriend now, you're going to be wondering, okay, if you're treating me as a girlfriend, how will you be as a wife? You would have to be more caring as a wife, because now you're my wife. So it's like, now I want to make you my wife so I can get those wifey updates. There you go. I can get an updated version.
Okay, okay. So how is it? So how hard, or is it hard,
Mm-hmm.
dating in college? Because I
Mm-hmm.
know, as your mama, you there in college to get your work done.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And I
Yeah.
can care. I can care less about the dating, but we're
Mm-hmm.
all human, so we are going to date.
Yeah.
We know that.
Yes.
So, is it hard sub- sustaining a relationship while you're in college, or is it boundaries? It's like, so walk me through that, because the last time you was on here, and I
This
asked
is the last
all
time he was on here. I know what I said. I know what I
the
said.
last time you was
I
on,
said.
the, I'm sorry. The last time you was on here, you was the only one that didn't have a boyfriend. She was the only one that didn't have a boyfriend. And what did you say? Your
I
boyfriend
said
was
something about like you gotta fit into my
no,
book.
no. No, her boyfriend was your business. That your
Yeah,
boyfriend was your business. Well,
yeah.
now Ciera has a friend.
I love how she says friend.
A
That's how you know.
boyfriend.
That's how you know she my mama. She ain't. Mamas, they don't love to say they will never accept you have a boyfriend. They just gonna say
Yeah,
friend.
she has a boyfriend, a friend. So, so how? I mean, and you guys dated your sophomore year. You guys are still dating. Nice fella. But how are you? And you maintain your 3.3
Mm-hmm. Did
GPA,
better this year.
huh?
I actually did better this year.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
but I mean, because I know in the past when
Mm-hmm.
you was in high school and you had so-called friend, you dropped because you dropped them because you picked your school studies and you got to work on your school. So what's so let me know, is it easier, is it harder dating while you're in college? I mean,
For me, it's easier for me. Other people that have been around, it's not that easy for them, but that's because of what they go through.
so
But
what
for
made
me,
it easy for you?
um, I guess because I've learned, especially like you said, I had friends in high school. I've learned that okay, there's a balance. We can set up a balance of schoolwork. Here, I need to get my schoolwork first done before I even do anything else, and that's even with like friends as well. I get schoolwork done, and even if I have time to get like schoolwork done for like the other days, I get that done, and then it's like, okay, cool. I finished my work for Tuesday and Wednesday. Wednesday, I'm free all day. Okay, cool. I can hang out on that day, whatever, whatever. And then it's like, okay, Thursday, Friday, get that work on Thursday, get Thursday and Friday work done. Or if you need to get your weekend work done, get that done. So you can be free on the weekend, whether you got choir, whether you just want to hang out, whatever you want to do. boom, 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 you're good. I guess just like balancing and all that stuff, and then like having somebody that understands your balance and not just wants to be like, oh, you're not giving me enough attention. Da, da, da. Just having somebody that's like, okay, I understand you're in school, and you gotta get this done first. So okay, get this done first. Boom, 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 and then we can hang out, whatever, whatever. So,
Okay, 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 okay.
but then
That's
but in other people's, if I could speak on other people's things as well. If you have someone, or if you're dating someone that is taking your distraction off your schoolwork, 9 out of 10 is not going to do well for you. And instead of sticking around to see if it's going to get better, I would say get rid of it, because you don't want your schoolwork to go down. And then if your schoolwork go down, 9 out of 10, you're not going to feel the happiest. Not going to lie, because you're going to be like, oh my gosh, I got to do all this schoolwork, and it's not nice when schoolwork piles up on you. So yeah, just keeping. If you just keep your schoolwork first, and that goes for like, is I guess you could say this for like any relationship. So friends, parents, boyfriend and girlfriends, and whatever else. It just put your schoolwork first. So make sure you got everything that you're supposed to be doing done first, because that's what's really being graded. To be honest, everybody else, they're not grading you. Your friendships, they're not grading you on your friendships, so you can just deal with them later. And yeah, if they can't understand, then 9 out of 10, they're not your friends, or that's not a true person that you should be around. So yeah.
okay. Great, great, great. So so I only have two more questions, and then I'm gonna let you go. So where do you see yourself in 5 years? Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
5 years. Okay. So I would have already had my master's by then. Yes. Um, I see myself, one, hoping to progress more, to be way more progress in Cici's hair care. Um, Also, I would love to work for um, a nice company, like in their marketing um, part of their company. What else? I would like to have my own place. Yes. What else? I think that's probably it.
Okay,
Happy, be happy. Yes.
okay,
Yeah.
all right, okay. And two more questions I got. So what does it mean to you? You're 19 years old and you are a Christian.
Mm-hmm.
How hard is it walking walking that life, walking that Christian life? Because you have certain beliefs that you hold hard to, that you I'm hoping you still uh
Mm-hmm.
believe in, and you got the mark on your finger of, you know,
We gotta let people know my tattoos now. We gotta let people know.
okay, I'm just saying, but I just want to know, being in college
Mm.
and being a Christian.
Um, Surprisingly, because I go to a HBCU, see me speaking positively. Because I go to a HBCU, a lot of people there are very much Christian orientated. So it's kind of easy to keep my beliefs, and to even speak about my beliefs as well. Even like with my friends, like all my friends, they believe in God and all that stuff. So it's like we do have conversations and all that stuff, and we do pray for one another. So it's not as hard as I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be like, oh Lord, people gonna be like, yeah, you believe in that Jesus stuff, but nobody's not like that. People are actually like, oh, you believe in God too? Oh, okay. And then the choir, Lord Jesus, the choir,
Yeah.
you ain't gonna never you're not gonna find another choir that loves Jesus more than Morgan State Choir. Okay, they love them some Jesus. Okay, every time we finish
They be shouting.
They be shouting, they be over here praise dancing and everything. I'd be like, can we just take our pictures so I could go home? But they just love God. They love him to death. I love him too, but they I know God be trying to tell them like, look, all right, everybody's already gone. Chill out already. Chill out. But yeah, they love him. They love him some Jesus. So yeah, it's not as hard as I thought it was gonna be. It's actually like, okay, cool. It's comforting knowing that other people around you, you don't feel like the oddball out of a whole bunch of people, because a whole bunch of other people around you have similar beliefs. Even with people that believe in Islam, like I would say, I can only speak on Morgan. Morgan, we're very much open to like a lot of people, and I know like the past year, especially when Ramadan came around, I know a whole bunch of HBCUs, even people who didn't have like Islam beliefs. We all pitched in to do a little bit of fasting with our fellow friends, so they wouldn't feel left out or they wouldn't feel alone. So it felt like, okay, see, we're celebrating with you. We do care about you. We do, you know, we find you very much important. So being in college and having a belief has definitely been, pretty easy. So,
Okay, that's good. Okay, great, great, great. So,
you
if
want to
you
ask
can
me anything
leave,
about college?
huh?
You want to ask me anything about college?
Okay,
You're a little scared.
okay, okay. Yeah, I am scared to ask because Lord, I don't know what's gonna come out of her mouth. Because, like she said, she's a very blunt child. She's very blunt,
I'm a
and
good boy.
But let's see if we can ask. Maybe she can answer this very educated. But what would be some of
I'll
your
try.
advice? What would be some of your what advice would you give to incoming freshmen, for the guys as well as the girls that are embarking on coming into college that never experienced college and they just don't know what to experience. Um, and from you being a freshman now, you're a junior. What can you give back to someone else that's coming into Morgan? A freshman coming into Morgan. What can you give back to them, or what positive words you can give to them, um, to make their freshman year a little bit easier and not maybe had to go through the things you had to go through or experience, being a freshman at Morgan?
I'm gonna answer this two ways: the educational way and then the other way. So educational way. Um, if you are an incoming student at any college, this can go to any college. Um, don't do anything on campus that you do not want to show up on the internet. College life definitely goes viral way faster than the everyday life, because we are on a college campus. So that already makes thousands of people that go to your college want to already look at this viral video that's going on. And then thousands of them watch it. Now you're asking the people in the community to watch it. And then now everybody else is watching it. So please watch what you're doing at parties, at at gatherings, at anything. Don't do anything that you do not want to show up on the internet. Okay. Also, housing. HBCU students, please do your housing early. Please do your housing early. Even, and this goes for incoming and existing students. Please do your housing early. When that housing application come out, be the first people to do your housing application. Keep that 200 in your pocket. Please keep it in your pocket. Always have at least 200 on you, okay? Because housing will go away quickly and you will be short. You will be short. I've never experienced this, but I know people that have. I don't want to experience it. I make sure I do mine. Also, make sure you do your classes early. People will take the good classes and you're going to be stuck in classes that you do not want to take. Please apply for your classes early, okay? That was the educational side. Jesus. Please Don't act like a fool. Clean up after yourself, please. I've already seen pictures, especially at Morgan, where there's trash everywhere. Throw your trash away, and that goes for alumni too. When y'all come for homecoming, please throw your trash away. You're a grown adult. We're all adults here. Throw your trash away, please. Have some home training. And if you don't have some home training, have some training as if you're going to somebody else's home, please. What else? If you're gonna engage in any activity that should not be outside, don't do it outside. Don't do it outside. You're gonna get caught every time. Don't do it outside.
Oh God.
Um, what else can I say? What's positive? Lord Jesus, we're gonna have to. I think I already. College life is fun. Don't have too much fun, but college life is fun. Okay, make sure you do your work. Okay, have fun and then do your work. What? No, do your work and then have fun. I said that totally opposite. Please do not listen to what I first said. Do your work and then have fun. Okay, and don't have fun if you ain't do your work, because then you can be having fun at home in the next semester. Okay, um, don't get caught up in the wrong crowd, and don't be in no petty drama, because it's don't be in no petty drama, because guess what? You're not gonna care about it in the next month, and it's not worth it. It's just not worth it. Watch your surroundings, please. Women, please keep some type of pepper spray, taser on you, please, because me and Malia had to run away from somebody before. Crazy story. Yeah. So just make sure you have something on you at all times. Men as well, keep. It's nice for y'all to keep a taser, pepper spray on y'all too, because I know things are happening to y'all as well. Um, what else
Are
can
you
we?
done?
No, give me 1 second.
We done.
Not
If we had our podcast, we could have
yeah,
talked about. If we
yeah,
had our podcast, we could have talked about all this stuff.
yeah. I
Because
think,
evidently, you got a lot of stuff to say.
but I think that's good enough. That's good enough.
Okay. Okay. Well. Thank you, Ciera. I'm excited to see your couple of more years coming on, and your outspokenness. Because when I interviewed you for the first time when I first started YBC, you wasn't this open, and as you keep growing, you just becoming more and more open, which is good. I'm excited about that, but I am truly excited about what God got going on in your life. Um, you really have stepped to the plate and owned it, and took care of it, making mommy proud. So I do thank you for that. Yeah. So if I can offer anything, I went to HBCU, the best HBCU, DSU, Dell State University, the best.
We beat them
Um,
in the football game, and our football team sucks. By the way.
anyway, anywho, um, for ladies, when you go somewhere together, you stay together, and you don't leave each other, and you go and you return back home together. Do not ever travel by yourself. Make sure you are with someone. That's for all my college students. Travel in a pack. Do not travel by yourself, whether you are a man or a woman. Make sure you travel together, go together, stay together, come back to the campus together, or come back to the dorm together. You guys shouldn't be drinking anyway because you're too young at freshman, but we know what happens when you're in college. If you're going to drink, do not put your cup down. Hold your cup at all times.
Throw it away.
Bring your own beverages if you can. Bring your own beverages, because you never know what someone else is putting in Kool-Aid, punch, or whatever they call it nowadays, or
And that
whatever.
goes for other things as well. Please
Yes,
do not accept nothing.
yes.
Nothing.
So you have to be careful nowadays as coming into being a freshman. And I just want to wish all the college grads and the college students that's coming in um, a good upcoming semester, because school will be in quick within a couple of less than 5 or 6 weeks. College will be back in session. But I just want to say thank you, Ciera, for just touching base with me and, catching us up with what you got going on and more stuff to come with Cici Haircare. You talked about candies. Can't wait for that line as
Mhm.
well. So I just want to say make sure you just keep moving and grooving and just living the best life you can live.
And if you want to contact me, I'll make sure she put it in the bio.
Oh, yes. I'm sorry. How can everybody
But she
follow
can't
you and
do it.
contact you? I'm sorry.
You can follow. I'm only giving you CC hair care stuff. I don't know how her friends found my TikTok, but we ain't about to do that. So CC hair care. You can follow CC_underscore hair care on Instagram and TikTok. And then you can follow Ciera, Ciera, Hodges, Hodges, on Facebook. And you'll be able to find the website to my site, Cici's Hair Care, in all of those bios, or on all three of those social medias. And you can email me at cccicihaircare@gmail.com.
There you have it.
I'm giving out no number, but yes.
There you have it. Thank you for joining me. And once again, like I said, COVID is real out here. Make sure you wear your mask. And yeah, just stay safe while you out doing your business. And evidently, while you're going to work, stay
Yeah.
safe as well. So have a great evening and see you next time. Good
Bye.
evening.
Oh,
Stay
my
on.
hair is big.